Welcome to stretch video number 2. This one, we're gonna need a golf club, and that's about it. You can have a baby in there if you want to, but totally optional. All right, so you're gonna take your golf club, and these are moves that you can do before you go play as well, go play around a golf. So you can do these out on the driving range, the first few that I show you, to warm up before you start swinging. And I found that they really help my game the more that I warm up so I can really get into my swing. So what we're gonna start with is just I have a 5-iron, you could use anything. Take it all the way up, stretch to the top, and then send it over to your toes. Feet are a little bit wider than hips. All the way up, stretch, bring it down, and as you bring the club up, it comes up along your body and your spine rolls up one vertebrae at a time. You're gonna be here for about 10 to 15 reps. You don't have to do as many if you're out on the driving range, obviously, but for the morning warm-up sesh, this could be an awesome video that you go to before you go play golf. And you could do this at the house and then drive on up and go play golf, and you'll already be nice and loose and stretched out in the right areas for a little golf game. Bring it all the way up. Boom. Down. Once you've hit about 10 reps, go one more. We're gonna roll out the shoulders. So take the club and you're gonna go roll the shoulders back, go 5 backwards, and then 5 forwards, turning them over the opposite direction. Do each of those about 3 different times. So it'll be a total of like 15 reps per direction. And I just hold the club loosely down in front. Just really opening them up, warming them up. Use them a lot, obviously, for golf. Okay, next one we're gonna do is torso rotation with shoulders. So you're gonna take your golf club, put your thumbs pointed towards each other, and then you're gonna bring the club up and twist it perpendicular to your body. Now, the direction that your palms are facing is the direction you're gonna push the club until you get to a pivot point where you can't go anymore, and then flip the club and bring it back the other way. Twist. This is gonna start opening up the spine and those rotational muscles. Boom. Feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart. Toes are pointed forward. And you're just rotating through. You're gonna feel it in the shoulders as well as the back. Twisting. You can also have a little bit of a bent stance here if you want. A little bend in the knees. Either way, you can go straight leg or bent knees. Play around with it, see what feels good. Oh, I know. Yeah. Good job, William. Perfect. All right. Now that we're nice and loose up top, we're going to start with the lower body as well. So you're going to stand together. You're going to step back. As you go back, your club goes up over your head. And check out my back foot. I'm pressing the heel down into the ground so I can get that stretch through the back of the leg. You're going to feel it in the calf as well. So when you step back, the arms go up. Press into that heel so that you're nice and long, and you can even take the shoulders a little bit, the hands a little further behind the head if you can, and then back together, then switch sides. Step back. Each time you're gonna feel it through the front hip flexor as well as the back calf. And just alternate here, not holding it for too long because we're still warming up the muscle. So we want to stretch it without really holding that static stretch. Boom. Press back. Oh. time you might find you can get a little bit deeper into that press back, and you can even start to arch a little bit in the back. You could even look up if that feels good. If it doesn't feel so good, just stay looking forward. And then each time, step back, arms up. So it all happens in one fluid motion. We're getting everything connected so that when you go out and play, it's all moving as one. Our hips aren't disconnected from our upper body. They're all talking to each other. So we have that fluid swing. Oh, so good. All right. Very nice, very nice. Next one we're gonna do is a squat reach. So club again is just down in front of us. We're gonna use it as we squat and press our arms up above our head. So, or lift our arms up above our head. So it looks like this. Squat and lift, and then stand back up. Squat, lift, stand back up. I like to do a little bit wider grip with the club so that when I squat, I can really feel the stretch through my shoulders. So see if you can almost grab the face of the club and then your hand on the grip. That's about how wide my grip is here, or my hands are here on the club as I squat and reach. Squat and reach. Again, warms up everything. Back, legs, shoulders, neck, you got it all. When you're sitting into that squat, be really conscious of the butt going back and the knees not going out over the toes. So you can see my knees are just directly over my toes. They're not here. They're not too far back here. Just straight down, straight up. If you can't sink super low into it, that's okay too. Just little ones. Little ones. And if the club only goes up to halfway, that's okay. We'll keep working on it to where eventually you can get that club all the way up. All the way up. Yep. All right. Last one, we're going to do a side to side with a reach. So cross one foot behind. You're going to take the club and it goes towards the foot that crossed behind. So if I'm swooping my left foot behind me, I'm leaning to the right. And then I switch. Right foot behind, lean to the left. And just go back and forth here. Each time, trying to sink a little bit deeper into that stretch so you feel it through the lat and through the side body. Pull. And I'm taking the grip of the club here and I'm forcing myself to pull a little deeper so that this upper arm, shoulder, lat gets more of a stretch. Same thing when I come this way, I'm using this hand to pull me down to get a little deeper into that stretch. So you end up making a little bit of a C curve with your body. C curve from the side. Looks like this. Boom. Side to side. Perfect. Once you feel like you're kind of opened up through the side body, then just hold the grip, hold the face of the club, and don't do this in the house. Only do this when you're out on the driving range. Take a couple just swings with the club, one arm, or you can go two, either way. Don't hit the stuff in your house. Back and through. And I can't quite do a full swing because of the house. I'm hitting everything. But, especially the ceiling fan. But when you're outside, it's going to feel really good and you won't have the weight of the club. You'll just have the handle swooping back and through so that you can really start to open up. Loosen everything up before you flip that club around and then go hit some balls. All right, have fun with it. Talk to you soon.